What up, my sexy beasts? How you doing? We got some explosions today. We're going to try and use mostly explosions overall. Now, obviously, we can't use explosions the entire game, because we can't even afford a cannon from the get-go. Oh, we can actually afford a cannon from the get-go. Should we try? No, it's not worth it. Definitely not worth it. Let's just do some engineer action. I'm actually feeling the engineer. Want to know why? Because he can reach every single crevasse in this entire area. Plus, once you get the sentry guns going, they can also reach a lot of crevasses in here. And I know I say crevasses because I'm a weird guy, but we're going to have some fun. I don't really have too many epic 4th of July stories. I told you guys most of my cool epic July 4th, or I can't even talk today, man. My cool 4th of July stories, for the most part. But I never really told you guys what I used to do when I was a kid. 4th of July was really, really fun for me when I was a kid. Like, obviously, with any kid, explosions and fire and stuff is really, really cool. I think for most kids like explosions and fire and everything. I know I did. I wasn't the type of guy where I would like to go and blow off my own fireworks, though. I just like to watch from a distance. I didn't really care about lighting it. You know, it wasn't like, oh, I made the explosion. No, I didn't really care about that. It didn't give me, like, any more of a better feeling because I'm like, oh, I lit it. No, it doesn't really make me feel any better than it. Did you guys like lighting your own crap? And by crap, I mean fireworks. Or did you even not have any fireworks? Because where I'm from, I live in Illinois, and they have pretty much everything's illegal, right? They, like, even firecrackers are illegal. They don't allow you to have firecrackers. Come on, man. Bottle rockets are illegal. The only thing you're, like, allowed is pretty much snakes and sparklers, right? So what everybody does is they just go to Indiana. They go to Indiana, they buy all the fireworks, and they come back. And because Indiana's really, really close to Chicago, and I live pretty darn close to Chicago, so it works out. As you can tell, the engineer's freaking boss so far, man. He's not letting anybody through. They got so much time to kill these guys. I'm super duper happy about my decision to go for the engineer instead of the ninja. So we got our second farm already. I don't know how I'm going to go for it. If I can fit 4 in here, I'll definitely go for it, man. For sure. We might even wait till like round 20 or so before we're going to have to get anything else, because this guy's just so freaking boss. Definitely going for 3 farms before anything else. Maybe all the way up to 4. A ridiculous amount. Usually I think fireworks isn't definitely not like the easiest map in the entire world. But in this case, I'm actually thinking, wow, it's pretty darn easy, actually. Well, that's why it's a beginner map. I guess that makes sense. So here we go. Sometimes I put a monkey village in the middle here. Usually it's not a total necessity to have him, but... oh, man, can I fit my 4th farm? I'm not even sure. I'm not even sure anymore. So anyways, my dad used to go to Indiana every once in a while and just get some really, really good stuff. And that's the cool thing, is you used to, like, make, like, one trip every like 2 or 3 years, and you just save up because you don't have to go to Indiana every single time you want to get fireworks, right? Plus, you have a chance of getting caught because you're not allowed to have them, right? It's illegal. I know it's the wrong thing to do, but Illinois shouldn't have these stupid rules, man. They really shouldn't. So we went absolutely crazy, dude. With our 1-0 engineer, we're stopping pinks and blacks and everything. But we got round 22 coming up again. I am gonna get my wizard buddy over here, so I'm gonna keep more on the left side because obviously lightning is better for leads and everything. I got the lightning kind of early as well. I felt like we got a good amount of farms. Let's play it safe and just play it nice and easy. Plus, the engineer, once he gets to grouped balloons, he's not quite as amazing. He really isn't. Oh crap, dude! I always forget to do this. Snap, snap. I'm terrible, man. We didn't have it. I always forget about the camo balloon. Why? It's because I'm in the middle of my stories every single time. Usually I remember the leads, but I forget the camos. Because I usually don't worry about the camo as much as obviously the lead balloons are pretty darn dangerous. They're going to kill you. There's that many leads. They're going to kill you. But everything else isn't. But one here, we got this really cool Chinese wheel or something like that. It was really weird. I can't even explain it. I just remember it was like the coolest thing I ever saw, because what it did was it like spun like crazy, shooting out sparks in like all these different directions, and it made all these different color sparks. And I remember my dad was telling me that the guy he bought it from didn't even know what the heck it did, which was kind of cool. He's like, I don't know what the heck this does. So you're kind of just taking a chance. It could be a dud or it could be really, really awesome. So you have to be a little careful on these rounds, you know, when you got the regrows coming out. Sometimes the lightning can make things regrow a little bit too much if there's too many regrows. But check it out, man. We're going to go all the way up to a 4th tier, or a 3rd tier farm, 4 3rd tier farms. So, I just remember it was really, really cool. It was shooting out sparks everywhere, and then it started shooting out fireworks everywhere, which was the craziest thing. Like, really, really dangerous if you don't know what the heck it does. Absolutely, man. So, surprisingly, our wizard is taking down all these camo balloons. He should be able to even take down 37 as well. I think so, at least. And then, so it started shooting not like crazy far, not like mortars or anything, but pretty, like, decent, like, bottle rocket type things. And then, after that, it exploded. At the end, it just exploded. And I was like, dude, that was the coolest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. They need to make more fireworks like that. They're kind of like randomized and just do like everything all kind of combined together. So I'm going to get a 4th tier ninja here. Obviously, the wizard's doing a really good job. Combo with the engineers, perfection. But I got the 4th tier ninja just to be a little more on the safe side. And we have to start preparing for round 40. And usually ninjas are really, really boss on round 40. I really like to have them whenever possible. So I really haven't been using very many explosions yet, right? That is the truth. So let's do something a little bit on the weird side. I normally don't do this, but we kind of want to test it out, man. Are Moab Maulers still efficient? Are they going to be good enough to help me pop through all these guys, you know? So here we go. We're going to get as many Moab Maulers as we can fit inside the range of these guys. But the money is still a little bit on the scarce side. And the balloons inside still need to be popped as well. So we don't have a super duper easy time popping those balloons on the inside. So let's go a few more of these guys. Engineer's obviously being kind of a jerk right now, popping all those little sentry guns all in my way. It's okay. Chug-a-lug through it and take him down. So actually, at this point in the game, it's not that he's a bad tower, he's just in the way. I don't feel like having a guy be in the way anymore. So we're just going to get all of our cannons all set up. And that's probably all the Moab Maulers I need. The worst thing we're going to have to pop is a BFB. For different rounds, maybe we'll have to change it up a little bit. That's all we're going to do. We're going to go whoop, 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 chicka-boom, man. And also we can sell our farms if we wish, but I don't feel like we're really going to need to. And we're also going to get some random 3rd tier cannon action. I feel like a 3rd tier cannon is definitely just a nice guy to have in combination with all of your other stuff. As you can tell, it worked magic on these guys. Absolute magic. So here we go, 1, 2, 3, and that's our last Moab Mauler. That should be more than enough to pop a BFB. I mean, come on, man. Even double BFB, triple, even a Zomagava might be able to pop with these guys. And I'm going to go up to this 4th tier cannon, man. Only $3,000 for a 4th tier cannon when you get in the range of a monkey village. Seems super duper cheap, doesn't it? Abso-freaking-lutely. Alright, so we're going to go up to cam protection and everything, just because I like to make myself feel safe. That's one of those things that it's not a necessity, but when you got the money for it, why not buy it, right? Sometimes I have that view in life as well. I'm like, no, I don't really need that thing, but it'll make me feel good to have it, and it's not exactly the most expensive thing in the entire world, so maybe I'll buy it. I don't really have a good example, but like an orange peeler, I can get fine using a knife or using my fingers or using whatever the heck else I want, but there's a thing called an orange peeler, like this really stupid little plastic thing, and it costs like $4. I was like, why does it cost this much money? I have no idea, but I bought it because I was like, dude, I eat oranges, and that's going to help me out. Highly recommend, by the way, if you don't have an orange peeler, you should get an orange peeler. It's not really like a peeler. That's the thing. It's not like a regular peeler, like if you have like potato peeler or something like that. It doesn't peel it off that way. You stick it through the skin, and then you just like wrap it around, and then you still peel off the skin, but it like comes off a lot easier because you chop through the hard layers. So what else are we going to need to get? Well, if we're feeling fancy, I'm feeling fancy. We're going to go for Shun Guard. Since we got the Moab Maulers, we know we got the Moab popping power, right? Bloon popping power, though. Do we have enough? Most likely, yes. But just to make yourself... See, like, I feel like I'm going to get more money out of these farms because I'm used to them being about $5,000 when you sell them. But now, actually, they're fairly cheap. They're fairly cheap. You know, they're only like $2,700 to buy that upgrade. So when you sell them, you only get $4 grand. Which is not exactly what I'm used to. But again, we got a Sun God now, and Sun Gods, it's not like you can't go wrong with them. I think in Mastery Mode, you're definitely going to have to keep in mind that the Sun God is not as efficient as you probably are used to. But that's okay. We're just going to have to think about towers in a little bit different way. Anyways, that's all I'm going to have for you guys today. Obviously, if you liked this video, you know what to do, man. Press that little like button down there. I do appreciate that. And look at that, there's explosions everywhere. That's cool. I didn't even notice that. And have a super duper delicious day.